It's Monday. Oh look, it's Gavia again. Well, good morning everybody. Hope you're all good, hope you're all well. It is the middle of May and I'm freezing. Yeah, we've been basking in heat for the last few days and I'm bloody freezing. I'm also losing my voice, which could be good for today's vlogs because we are in the H week and we are concentrating on East Midlands Railway, and this is one that I am looking forward to, is East Midlands Railway. So today I'm going to bring you 3 vlogs in one go, but the first part of that vlog, well, it's all going to be on the same stretch, but we're splitting it down into 3 different segregations. So the first stretch we're going to do with East Midlands Railway, we're going to concentrate on the stations on the Midland Main Line that are in the travel card zone, which gives you an idea of which station we're doing as a showcase station. So we're just waiting for the 752 to take us down to St Pancras. Like I said, we're just waiting for the 752 to take us down into St Pancras. And then it is onwards to the Midland Main Line. Hello 700 128.
For part of their route. So please ensure you have a valid ticket for the entire journey you are making. Failure to produce a valid
Right. I now need to go over to the other side. I know it's London St Pancras. I've been here before many a time. Hello 700 002. Oh, hello there. Would you like me to call you a taxi to get you from the platform over to the platform edge there? I think you would. Righto then folks, here we are at the first station of this section of the showcase. This is West Hampstead Thameslink Railway Station, operated by Gavia under the Thameslink banner, and it has 4 platforms to its name, and is an interchange station with both London Overground and London Underground on the Midland Main Line from Stratford over towards Richmond and Clapham Junction, and also the Jubilee line, which goes back into central London. Now this station was opened in 1871 as West End Station for Hampstead and Kilburn by the Midland Railway, before being renamed to West End Station in 1903. 1904 saw it renamed to West End and Brondesbury Railway Station, before it adopted its real name of West Hampstead in 1905. It then became known as West Hampstead Midland in 1950, before in 1988 finalising on its full name, which it has now, which is West Hampstead Thameslink Station. It is, I would say, a favourite with enthusiasts, this one, because it offers you a little bit of everything. It offers you a little bit of everything. You've got the stopping Gavia services, you've got the fast Gavia services, and then you have the fast East Midlands services as well. And then you also have everything that comes on the fast and the slows in the form of freight at the same time. Like I said, it is an interchange station. Both of the lines are in that direction over there. You come to the London Overground first, and then London Underground is just a little further along the way that way. and we will be doing the London Overground section in a future showcase. Not saying which letter, but it will be after H, that is for sure. But it's not I, because next week has to be Greater Anglia. But yeah, we're here. We're doing half an hour at every single station, because I think half an hour warrants every single station today. But then we're going to move on to the next station after this, where hopefully we get a little bit more luck. Up next for Gavia Thameslink, we have 9 Romeo 12 going from Three Bridges through to Bedford. And that's 700,058. Next up to fly through the station, we have East Midlands Railway working 1H10 Corby connector from Corby through to London St Pancras. And it should be 360 116 and 360 110. And now on the slow lines we have 222017. This is working 5M17 from London to Pancras through to Cricklewood sidings. And on the fast line we've got another East Midlands. That's working 5 Bravo 17 to the sidings apparently. Okay, if you say so.
And Luton. Due to a short platform, passengers for Hendon should board the front 7 coaches. First class accommodation is...
And here comes our train. This is the 0852 Gavia Thameslink service from Raynham through to Luton, and it is 700,003. And on the fast line, the Corby connector is going to fly through 360 114 and 360 104 on 1H13 to Corby. And up next on this session for you folks is Cricklewood Railway Station, operated by Gavia under the Thameslink banner, and it has 4 platforms to its name. And this station was opened by the Midland Railway in 1870 as Childs Hill and Cricklewood Railway Station, before adopting the name of Cricklewood in 1903. At one time it used to have down the bottom there a massive motive power depot down there, which used to house all kinds of steam engines for the Midland Railway. Nowadays it is the depot for East Midlands Railway and for Gavia Thameslink when they're holding services down there. I also see, I've just noticed this actually, there's a freight train in I wonder if that's Churchwood or Churchward down there. You can just probably see the DB red shed poking its nose out over there. Really only just though. Anyway, we're going to be here for another 30 minutes, and then we move onwards to the next station. Up next for Gavia Thameslink we have 9 Tango 8 which is coming from Brighton up to Bedford. And that'll be 700 139. And over on the fast line, 1 Bravo 19 for East Midlands Railway from Lincoln Central through to London St Pancras International. That's a terrible photo. 22014. And next up for EMR, 1 Yankee 15 Corby connector from London St Pancras through to Corby. .360, 110 and 116. Excuse me, and to take us on to our next station, the 0925 Govia Thameslink service from Raynham through to Luton. You may see 1 Charlie 20 in the background, and you're going to. That's 222-009, going from Sheffield to London to Pancras, but it's 700-015. And next station on our list, this is Brent Cross West, operated by Govia under the Thameslink banner, 4 platforms to its name. And this station was opened in 2023 by Thameslink as the newest station on the Midland Main Line. It was built on a 14 million, yes right, 14 million square foot plot, which will incorporate a lot of new stuff into the new town of Brent Cross. Now, when I was last here last year, it was reported that this station opening was going to result in the closure of Cricklewood Station. I am pleased to report that Cricklewood will not be closing. Cricklewood will be staying open, and it will be used alongside Brent Cross West to help out the area. But man, coming up to 2 years old already. Who would have actually thought that? I don't think anyone would have actually thought that at the time, if we're being completely honest with ourselves. Anyway, another 30 here, and then we move to the next station. And up next for East Midlands Railway, 1 Delta 23 from London St Pancras going through to Nottingham, which is 222-101. And next up for East Midlands Railway, 360-105 and 360-109, working the Corby connector, 1H14, Corby to London St Pancras. He set the alarm off! Up next for Govia Thameslink 9 Romeo 13. This goes from Bedford through to Three Bridges. 150.
For the 0957 Thameslink service to Luton. This train is formed of 8 coaches calling at Hendon, Mill Hill Broadway, Elstree and Borehamwood, Radlett, St Albans City, Harpenden, Luton Airport Parkway and Luton. Due to a short platform, passengers for Hendon should board the front 7 coaches. First class accommodation is not available on the train.
700,048. And I'm right by the door I need.
You're right, mate. I really do.
See, they knew I was coming. They welcomed me. Right then everyone, here we are at the showcase station for this section. This is Hendon Railway Station, operated by Commuter under the Thameslink banner, and it has 4 platforms to its name. And this station was opened by the Midland Railway in 1868. Well, it was opened in the early part of 1868, and then in the later part of 1868 the goods section was opened for this station. Now from 1875 you were able to get a service down to London Victoria from here, which went down to West. Bear me a second. So you were able to get a service down to London Victoria from here from 1875. Now that noise you hear in the background isn't just the wind. We are next to the M1 here, because the M1 from Hendon now follows the Midland Main Line essentially all the way up the corridor, right up until around about, I want to say around about Harpenden, Luton area, and then it switches over to the West Coast Main Line side to form the M6. But yeah, definitely the one they warn you about here is Hendon, 100%. Anyway, here for another 20 minutes or so, and then to the next station. Up next for East Midlands Railway should be 1 Delta 26 from London St Pancras going through to Nottingham. And when it rounds the corner, here she comes. It will be... actually, I don't know who it'll be. I do now, it's 222-009. Next up around the corner is going to be the Three Bridges Bedford. It's fair to say that Hendon is your typical suburban London station with what it is. So you've got several waiting shelters there, different styles as well. You've got the double entrance enclosed one, you've got the open with double benches there. You've also got several bench styles here at Hendon as well, because you've got the traditional blue, you've got the traditional three-seater, and then just over there you've got the open-ender, which is rather nice. Customer help point, pointing the wrong way. Bins. You get bins here at Hendon. Grip bin, because I know Sarah likes a good grip bin, don't you, Sarah? Hello, Sarah, if you are watching. I might be coming to the Anglia region soon. Next week. Have I got enough time to go up and have a look at the waiting area? I think I do. No step-free access on the middle platform going over to Hendon. There is step-free access on the outer platform. Platform... I can't remember which number. 1. motorway over there. And also the Midland Hotel. I didn't realise we were that close to the Midland Hotel. This is the ticket office. Oyster card reader. A few more benches. And then ticket office is there with a few more benches over in that direction. And a fan. My only fan is here.
Any moment coming through now, there it is, 1 Yankee 19. Connector 316.109 and 316.105.
You can see here that access to the fast line platforms on the footbridge has been blocked off. Not locked though. Look, not locked. Terrible. Here I am doing a summer showcase for East Midlands Railway, and fucking Thameslink are fucking trying to fob us off. Ooh, local bus services. I think the Superloop goes past here. Yep, there's the Superloop. I knew I saw the Superloop. SL10. Also, you will notice here at ooh, there we go, step down thingy, we have this rail, suicide prevention rail, which I'm sorry does nothing. It's too low. It's too low, and I'll say that openly and freely. Also here, dot matrix boards. Because why wouldn't you have dot matrix boards? Where were you going? Home. The slow way. And all thanks to West Midlands Railway as well. And here comes our train, the 1029 Gavia Thameslink service from Rainham to Luton, and it is 700,051. Perennial pain in the rear ends. I've been slumming it in first class. Because why not? Ooh. Motherfucking bench. Oh yes, the motherfucking bench. And we love it.
So first up for Gavia Thameslink, 9 Tango 14. Crossing with 9 Tango 23. That's 700 103 on Tango 14, 700 138 on Tango 23. Next up for EMR, the 1H18 Corby connector from Corby to London St Pancras. That's 360 115 and 360 102. Up next, passing for EMR 220020, working 1 Delta 28 from London St Pancras through to Nottingham. And coming in the opposite direction is 1 Bravo 28 from Nottingham through to London St Pancras. That is 222018.
Okay then everyone, here we are at the penultimate station of this section of the H week. This is Mill Hill Broadway, operated by Commuter under the Thameslink banner. It has 4 platforms to its name, and this station was opened by the Midland Railway in 1868 as Mill Hill. And then a few months later, after it opened, it got its goods yard, which has now long since closed down. In 1950, the name was changed to Mill Hill Broadway, but then it was remodelled in 1960 thanks to the M1 being built. And you see the M1, you can probably see it just down there, just how busy that motorway is. It's ridiculously busy. Now, for a long time, there used to be a service when the signal box was here from Moorgate, which went through to this station. I believe that service was only a handful of stations, and then it stopped. But that service no longer runs anymore, which is a shame, because I think it could benefit from a service like that. I really do think so. Yeah, I was going to film down the bottom to prepare myself for Elstree and Borehamwood, but then they're still up here, and up here looks a little better, so we'll film up here, and then probably do the same at Elstree and Borehamwood, seeing as how the only thing that's stopping there is the Rainham Lutons. So yeah, we're here for another, probably I'd say another 10-15 minutes, and then we move onwards to the final station of this section of the H week.
And to take us onwards to our next station, here comes the 1103 Commuter Thameslink service from Rainham through to Luton. $700,016. Hello, 700-148.
Somebody's left some Pepsi Max on the train. I need a drink badly, but I'm not that desperate. Besides, you don't know where it's been. Time to step out of first class. Yes, it certainly is.
And up next to fly around the corner for East Midlands Railway will be 1 Bravo 31, I want to say, from Nottingham through to London St Pancras.
Maybe 222005.
We'll get dual passes here in the form of 9 Romeo 19 and 9 Romeo 23 for Commuter Thameslink. Romeo 23 from Three Bridges to Bedford, Romeo 19 from Bedford to Three Bridges. 700-021 and 700-135. Yeah, I thought so. That's 360 103 and 360 108 working 5U86 from Bedford Calwell through to Cricklewood. And up next should be 1 Yankee 23, the Corby connector from St Pancras going through to Corby. .360 102 and 360 115.
Right then folks, here we are at the final station of this showcase. This is Elstree and Borehamwood railway station, operated by Thameslink Gavir under the Thameslink banner. 4 platforms to its name, and this station was opened in 1868 by the Midland Railway as Elstree Station. Keep up here, this is going to get confusing. In 1869 it was opened as Elstree and Borehamwood. Following? Good. 1904 saw it renamed back to Elstree. 1953 saw it renamed to Elstree and Borehamwood. 1974 it got renamed back to Elstree. Yeah, you're following? Good. And then in 1988 it was renamed back to its current station name, Elstree and Borehamwood. It is the final station in the travel card zone on the Midland Main Line. It is also where you change for Elstree Studios. I remember watching a lot of stuff that came of Elstree Studios. Was it Borehamwood Studios? One of the two. I know they did a lot of James Bond stuff there. And I believe, wasn't Thomas the Tank Engine Elstree as well? I'm pretty sure Thomas the Tank Engine was Elstree. But no, Elstree was really big back in the day. And I mean really, really, really big. But yeah. Just warming up a little bit because it's freezing out there. It's freezing. You'll notice as well we didn't put in Kentish Town. That is because Kentish Town's closed today. They are doing some upgrading to one of the, I think it's one of the northern lines, I can't remember which one. But they've closed the station today, which is rather frustrating really. But anyway, we're going to wait for our train now. And then that's the end of the showcase, folks. So thank you all. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not done so. Thank you to the members as well for the continued support you leave on these videos. It does mean the absolute world to me. If you want to be a member, it's $3.99 for a membership. You get the vlogs early, shouted out at the end of every video. We're 3 vlogs a week with the summer showcases. When the summer showcase is finished, we have that much of a stockpile that we're going to go every other day. So thank you all. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.
And here comes our next train. It's 700-013, and this is forming the 1137 Gavir Thameslink service from Rainham through to Luton. And I'm going to scam it in first class again.